In 2 Kings chapter 4 verses 23, we're going to read about an incident. So this is where the Shunammite woman loses her son. Her son dies, and the key thing that we're going to learn today is how she responds after her son's death and how she replies to the people who asks about her well-being. Let's read this verse. And he said, "Why will you go to him today? It is neither new moon nor Sabbath." And she said, "All is well." This is what she responds to her husband. Okay, she doesn't even show the distress and grief to her husband. Let's come to the next verse. 26. Run at once to meet her and say to her, "Is all well with you? Is all well with your husband? Is all well with the child?" And she answered, "All is well." Wow. When things were not going her way, when things were very difficult for her, she could still say all is well. This is something that we need to learn, dear people. Even when we see that our hardships are taking the upper hand of our life, sometimes when we feel like we are going in deep waters, it's best to say all is well. Save the distress to be put at the feet of God rather than showing it to people. When people ask you, say everything is good, all is fine, all is well. Can they do anything about your distress? No, they can't. Only God can help. So show the distress to God while you show the people that you are fine, you are doing good by God's grace. Eventually, you will be fine. If we see in the 27th verse of the same chapter, 4:27, it says, "And when she came to the mountain, to the man of God, she caught hold of his feet." This is Elisha, okay? Because Elisha is the one who prophesies that she is going to have a son. And when she has a son, after a few years, he gets this headache that causes him to die. She knows no one else can help, not even her husband, about the death of her son. And she goes and grabs the feet of Elisha. So grab the feet of the one whom you know can help. Don't show your distress to everybody. Say all is well, keep moving on. Eventually, all is well that ends well.